Imagine standing in a place so breathtaking it shifts something deep inside you. A moment where clarity, peace, and purpose flood in all at once. Life isn't meant to stay stagnant. Let me show you 9 places that can transform you. Ladies and gentlemen, take a moment to think about this. Every significant memory you hold is tied to a place. The home you grew up in, the school where you made your first friends, the spot where you fell in love. All of these places have shaped who you are today. But here's the thing. Too often, we stay confined to the familiar. We live in the same patterns, visit the same places, and wonder why we feel stuck. What if the answer to breaking free isn't what you do, but where you go? Certain places have the power to change us in profound ways. They heal, inspire, and challenge us to grow. These aren't just destinations. They're experiences waiting to unlock new parts of ourselves. In this journey, I'll introduce you to 9 life-transforming places. These places aren't exclusive or expensive. They're accessible and universal. Whether it's a quiet park or a bustling marketplace, each of these places holds the potential to shift your perspective and renew your sense of purpose. By the time we're done, you'll not only have a list of transformative destinations, but also the inspiration to step out and experience them for yourself. Because life isn't meant to be lived in one corner. It's meant to be explored, cherished, and lived to the fullest. Let's begin this journey together. Number 1, a quiet park or forest. Imagine this, a gentle breeze brushing against your face, the rustling sound of leaves dancing in the wind, and birdsong filling the air. Now add the feeling of calm, as if the chaos of the world has melted away. A quiet park or forest is more than just a location. It's a gateway to peace, clarity, and renewal. Nature has always been a healer. For centuries, people have sought solace in the outdoors, and it's no wonder why. Science backs it up. Spending time in green spaces lowers stress hormones, improves focus, and boosts your mood. But beyond the studies, there's something deeply spiritual about connecting with nature. When was the last time you sat under a tree and just listened, or walked a winding path without a destination in mind? These simple moments can spark something profound, a reconnection with yourself. Life moves fast, and we rarely give ourselves permission to slow down. Parks and forests provide the perfect space to unplug, reflect, and recharge. They remind us of the beauty and simplicity and the power of being present. Here's the magic. As you spend more time in these quiet places, you'll notice a shift. The stress begins to fade, the answers you've been searching for become clearer, and you feel a little lighter, like the world isn't quite so heavy anymore. You're into a museum or historical site. Let me take you somewhere different, a place where every corner whispers stories of resilience, innovation, and human triumph. Museums and historical sites aren't just collections of artifacts or ruins. They're time machines that remind us of the greatness we're all capable of achieving. Imagine standing in front of a masterpiece painted centuries ago, or walking through the remnants of an ancient civilization. These places are humbling. They show us that no matter the challenges, humanity has always found ways to persevere and create beauty. Here's the most incredible thing about these places. They don't just connect you to history, they ignite something in you. They remind you of your potential, your resilience, and the fact that you're capable of leaving your own mark on the world. So the next time you feel stuck or uninspired, step into a museum or walk through a historical site. Let the lessons of the past guide you toward your future. The third place, the ocean or a waterfront. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the sound of waves crashing against the shore, the salty breeze brushing against your skin, and the endless expanse of water stretching beyond the horizon. The ocean, or any waterfront, isn't just a scenic escape. It's a place of profound reflection and healing. There's something timeless about water. For centuries, poets, philosophers, and thinkers have found solace and inspiration by the sea, and it's no wonder why. Standing before the ocean, you're reminded of just how vast the world is, and how small our problems can feel in comparison. Waterfronts have a unique ability to calm the mind and soothe the soul. Research shows that spending time near water reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and promotes relaxation. But more than that, it's about reconnecting with yourself. The ocean teaches us to let go of what we can't control, just like the tides let go of the shore. The ocean teaches us powerful lessons, that life ebbs and flows, that there's beauty in the unpredictable, and that sometimes you just need to stop and breathe. When you visit a waterfront, you're not just seeing a place, you're embracing a mindset of peace and possibility. So when life feels overwhelming, find your way to the water. Let it remind you that, like the ocean, you're vast, resilient, and full of endless potential. Nanga, a vibrant marketplace. For a second, imagine the hum of lively conversations, the colors of fresh produce and handmade crafts, the aroma of spices and food wafting through the air. A vibrant marketplace isn't just a place to buy goods. It's a celebration of community, culture, and connection. There's something magical about markets, whether it's a bustling street bazaar, a weekend farmer's market, or a quaint artisan fair. They're alive with stories. Stories of hardworking vendors, rich traditions, and the creative pulse of a community. Markets remind us of the value of human connection. In an age dominated by online interactions, they ground us in real, tangible experiences. They also inspire creativity and a sense of gratitude. When you see someone pouring their heart into their craft, it reminds you of the beauty of passion and hard work. Markets aren't just about buying, they're about experiencing. They teach us to appreciate the small joys in life, like sharing a laugh with a stranger or savoring a piece of fresh fruit. When you visit a vibrant marketplace, you're reminded that life is rich with diversity, color, and stories waiting to be told. And in those moments, you're not just a visitor, you're part of something bigger. The fifth place. A library or bookstore. Imagine stepping into a space where the air is thick with possibility, where every shelf holds the keys to new worlds, timeless wisdom, and untapped potential. A library or bookstore is more than just a quiet place to read, it's a gateway to transformation. Think about it. Books have changed the course of history. They've inspired revolutions, sparked creativity, and taught us how to live fuller, richer lives. When you step into a library or bookstore, you're walking into a treasure trove of knowledge that can reshape your perspective and elevate your thinking. In a world of endless distractions, libraries and bookstores offer a rare sanctuary of focus and inspiration. They're places where you can escape the noise of everyday life and dive deep into ideas that challenge and excite you. When you spend time in a library or bookstore, you're not just reading words, you're feeding your soul. You're discovering new ways to think, grow, and dream. And the best part? The right book, discovered at the right time, can change your life forever. So the next time you feel stuck or uninspired, step into a library or bookstore. You might just walk out with the answer you've been searching for. Next, a mountain or elevated viewpoint. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a mountain, gazing down at the world stretched out below you. The air is crisp, the silence profound, and for a moment, all your worries seem small and distant. A mountain or elevated viewpoint doesn't just offer a stunning view, it gives you a new perspective on life. There's something transformative about being high above the chaos. It's as if the climb itself teaches you resilience, while the summit rewards you with clarity. Whether it's a hike up a local hill or a trek to a famous peak, these experiences remind us that the best views often come after the hardest climbs. Elevated places shift your perspective, literally and emotionally. They remind you of how vast the world is and how small your daily stresses can feel in the grand scheme of things. They also reconnect you with a sense of accomplishment. Climbing a mountain or reaching a viewpoint takes effort, but it's a powerful reminder of your strength and determination. Mountains and viewpoints teach us that life is a journey, and every step, no matter how challenging, has its purpose. They remind us to keep climbing, to celebrate the small victories, and to never lose sight of the bigger picture. So, when you need to rise above it all, literally and figuratively, find your mountain. You'll return with more than just pictures. You'll come back with clarity, strength, and a renewed sense of purpose. 7 dots, a place of worship or spiritual retreat. Imagine stepping into a place where time seems to slow down, where silence speaks louder than words, and where you feel connected to something greater than yourself. Whether it's a temple, church, mosque, or a secluded retreat, places of worship and spiritual havens offer a space for reflection, renewal, and peace. In our fast-paced world, we rarely pause to look inward. These places are reminders that life isn't just about doing, it's about being. They help us realign with our values, reconnect with our purpose, and find a sense of grounding amidst life's chaos. Spiritual spaces provide a much-needed refuge for the soul. They allow you to step away from the noise of the world and reflect on what truly matters. You don't have to subscribe to a specific faith or belief system to benefit from the serenity and wisdom these places offer. Spiritual places remind us of the bigger picture. They teach us to let go of burdens, embrace gratitude, and find strength in stillness. They're not just places of worship, they're places of healing. So if you're feeling lost, overwhelmed, or disconnected, step into a space that allows you to breathe deeply and reflect fully. You'll leave with more than peace. You'll carry a renewed sense of purpose and hope. Head to a quiet cafe or cozy corner. Oh, my friend, a steaming cup of coffee or tea in your hands, soft ambient music playing in the background, and a space that feels like it was made just for you to think, dream, and create. A quiet cafe or cozy corner isn't just a place to grab a drink. It's a sanctuary for reflection, focus, and inspiration. There's a reason cafes have long been the creative hubs for writers, thinkers, and dreamers. These spaces offer a mix of calm and connection, solitude and community. It's where great ideas are born, where you can step away from the rush of life and settle into the rhythm of your thoughts. Sometimes you need a neutral space to recharge your energy and clear your mind. A cafe or cozy corner allows you to disconnect from your usual routine while still staying grounded. It's the perfect spot for journaling, goal setting, or simply savoring a quiet moment. Cafes and cozy corners remind us that productivity doesn't always have to be rushed. Sometimes slowing down and being intentional with your time is the most powerful thing you can do. So, when life feels overwhelming, take a break. Find a quiet corner, savor the stillness, and let the simplicity of the moment bring you back to center. And the last place for today, your hometown, revisited with fresh eyes. Let's end this journey with a place you already know, but might have overlooked, your hometown. When was the last time you really explored it? Not out of routine, but with the curiosity and appreciation of someone seeing it for the first time. Your hometown is more than where you grew up. It's where your story began. It holds memories of who you were, lessons that shaped you, and maybe even opportunities you've yet to discover. Revisiting it with fresh eyes can be one of the most transformative experiences of all. In our quest to move forward, we often forget to look back. Revisiting your roots can remind you of how far you've come and reignite gratitude for the journey. It's also a chance to reconnect with places, people, and experiences that made you who you are. Your hometown holds the blueprint of your foundation. Revisiting it isn't about staying in the past. It's about honoring where you've been so you can better appreciate where you're going. So, take a trip down memory lane. Walk the streets, revisit the landmarks, and let the nostalgia remind you of how far you've come and how much further you can go. Ladies and gentlemen, these 9 places aren't just destinations, they're invitations to transform your life. Each one has something to teach you, something to unlock within you, and something to help you grow. Now it's your turn. Which of these places will you visit first? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. We'd love to hear your story. And if this message inspired you, don't let it end here. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Together, we can create a movement of people who choose to explore, grow, and live fully. Thank you for joining me on this journey. The world is waiting for you. Go and experience it.